They first started bathhouses in 2nd century BC. They were very simple and only for male use, but by the time of Augustus 170, privately owned bathhouses were around Rome, although men and women could not bathe together. In AD 20, the first large state-owned bathhouses were opened. The baths grew in size and splendor. They became a center where thousands of people spent their free time at. The Apocutarium. The Apocutarium comes from the Greek word meaning undress. It was like a coat room where you would put your clothes and other things you brought along. Although it was helpful, many theft would occur, so the wealthy Romans would bring their slaves along to guard their clothes. The Caldarium. The Caldarium was a hot, steamy room heated by an underground fire tended to by slaves. After the Caldarium, the bathers would proceed to the Tepidarium and the Frigidarium. The bathers would use olive oil to cleanse their skin, then use a strigil to remove all the excess oil and sweat. The Caldarium was like a sauna, used to open the bathers' pores, the Tepidarium, and to clean them out. The Tepidarium was a warm, tempest bathroom. It was heated by an underground fire tended to by slaves. It was the same system used in the Caldarium that would heat the walls and floor. This was the second bath you would go through after the Caldarium and before the Frigidarium. This room was decorated with mosaics and lavish statues. The Frigidarium. The Frigidarium was a large, cold pool that was used after the Caldarium and the Tepidarium. But while these pools were used to open the pores up and clean them out, the Frigidarium was used to close them. These pools were the coldest of all the pools, and some Roman bathhouses would put snow in them to keep them cold. The bathhouses became a very popular spot for people to socialize. Some of the bigger ones had libraries in them, and some of them had shops and restaurants in them or close by. Some of the baths were built on places where there was thought to be water with magical properties or medicine properties. Some of them had an exercise yard where wrestling training and various kinds of sports could be played. The Romans, of course, did not have soap, so they would put olive oil on their bodies and scrape off all the dirt and sweat with a strigil, scrapers made of wood, bone, or metal. They could also buy perfumes at the bathhouses. And after bathing, customers could hire attendants for a massage. Barbers and hairdressers were also available, as were beauty treatments. By AD 284, around 1,000 private bathhouses and 11 public ones were around. Among the most impressive in Rome were those opened by Emperors Caracalla and Diocletian. And there were many reconstructions of the bathhouses that they owned and opened.